So my friends over at Ryobi are kicking off the summer with a series of party stations. So they asked me to give a crack at sort of designing and building my own. So here's what I came up with. Start by cutting the 2x4s and 2x10s into the proper lengths. You can find the dimensions and some drawings on my website. I then used 2.5-inch long screws to assemble the 2x4s into frames. I made 3 of these frames and then flipped them on their side and added vertical supports. I used my battery-powered nail gun to nail 1x3s to the frame. This nail gun is quickly becoming one of my favorite tools. It saves so much time versus driving screws for all these slats. I then used hinges to attach the 2x10s to the top of the frame. I used some metal brackets to connect some 2x6s to the 2x10s to complete the lids. I want the underside of the lid to serve as a bar table, so I screwed 2 2x4s together to make a ledge that would support the lid and keep it from tilting down too far. Now, it's highly possible that adult beverages will be consumed around this cart, so I put in a lot of extra 3-inch screws to make sure that everything was secured in tightly so that if somebody leaned on the bar table, it wouldn't pull out from the frame. I flipped the table over so that I could add some heavy-duty steel casters. I made the benches for the cart out of 2x10s and 2x8s. I was careful about the placement of the legs for the benches so that they would fit together, but on one of them I still needed to scoop out some material so that it would slide over the 2x8 supports, so I just used my jigsaw to do this. I drilled a 1.5-inch hole through the middle shelf so that I could put in an umbrella. And then I used some large pieces of galvanized plumbing pipe to make a socket on the bottom shelf so it would fit right in and wouldn't wiggle too much. But I also wanted to be able to open and close the lids even when the umbrella was in place, so I drilled a hole in one of the lids. I then trimmed the edges with my jigsaw. So all that's left to do is fill up the buckets with some ice and beer and invite some friends over. For more detailed instructions, check out my website and be sure to follow me on social media.